got a message from KJ over the
Oh
holidays.
no!
Is it regarding a hamster?
Okay.
Oh no!
Where KJ decided to tell the story. KJ was out doing some shopping. And, KJ, why don't you tell us how your shopping went?
Oh yeah. So I knocked over a woman in her shopping and
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay. First of
So-
all, where were you? What happened? What kind of weather was there? Like, paint a picture for us.
Yeah, it was a couple of days before Christmas. I think it was like December 21st or whatever. It was a Christmas party, and I was just going around collecting all of my gifts and stuff. And so I was in the 14. I was getting gift cards, and I went to the checkout lady ahead of time, and I was like, "Hey, can I just go to the customer service in order to fill these out?" And she's like, "Oh yeah, go ahead, no problem." So I went into the express lane line in order to pass through because it was the quickest way. And I said, excuse me. I said, excuse me many times, okay? And everybody else was moving, and everybody else was kind. But this one woman refused to move, but I wasn't stopping. So I said, excuse me, and she didn't move. And then I started pushing my way through, and I clipped her with my stomach first. And I had a big bag from Marshall's, huge bag of gifts, and that caught on her trolley. And as I kept pulling because I'm not stopping, and I kept
Fucking
pulling,
trolley?
yeah, and I clipped her trolley with my
You
bag.
mean Walker?
What trolley?
No, a shopping cart, whatever. But I caught the cart,
Fuck.
and I kept pulling, and eventually my shopping ripped free because the shopping cart had started to tip, and then it tipped her, and all of it went down.
Look at this fucking demented fuck, man. This guy's fucking twisted.
So I clipped her and took her down, and she was screaming mad. She was screaming mad. She was so mad. And I kept going, and I went to my checkout, and I started filling the gift card. And I could see people kind of like help her up. Now, the bit that I didn't get to tell Tid, because it had slipped my mind at the time, but when I was walking away, having finished my transaction, she was yelling at me, and she was like, "You're so funny! You fucking knocked me down!" And I'm like, "You didn't fucking move! You didn't fucking move!" So we were kind of battling back and forth for like a little bit. It was like 12 seconds, but I was like, I said, excuse me. And I kept going. But I took her down, and all of her shopping went, and it was all over the floor.
You should have replied like when she was like, blah, blah, blah. You should have been like, you want round two?
How old was she, would you say, KJ?
Oh, she was up there. She was 60 at least. Late 50s, early 60s. Yeah.
Chris, you're fucking only a couple years off from the first age that he said. So you're up there apparently, and to KJ, you're an up there human that should be run over with a shopping cart or a trolley. Apparently,
Yeah,
a trolley.
Now, in fairness, I mean, Tid looks pretty good if he's up there in his late 50s. This
The question is, Tid, would you move?
No. I'm telling you, I would not move. And you come and try to clip my fucking trolley, son, we're fucking tussling. All right? I'll fucking fix your red wagon. Right?
I'm sure she wanted to tussle. It's just she tussled with the trolley instead of me. I was not stopping.
Listen, you want to tussle? I'm the fucking king of the colossal tussle here, honey.
So, you don't.
What's crazy? As he's walking out the store, I picture her at security being like, "That big black woman just pushed me